Hello ladies and gents, and welcome back to our playthrough of Galactic Civilizations for Supernova on Godlike. As the Manti-Cluster, when we left off, we had just finished sniping a couple planets over here away from the AI, which felt really good. We still have to make some decisions as to what we're going to do with these planets. When we have to think about also our late game strategies, how we're going to win. It's going to be very difficult to out-research the AI. They have ridiculous bonuses on this difficulty, something like 300% to research. So we're not going to out-research anything here. In fact, we're going to struggle to outdo the AI in any way except for possibly influence. Because as far as I know, the AI does not get a bonus to influence, although they do have bonuses to manufacturing, for example, which can help them get up influence producing structures faster than you can. So we really need to decide where is going to be the strongest place to build up influence, and that is going to be on our capital. We have a 32.9% influence here already, and nothing even comes close to that. So that is what we are going to be thinking of doing in the not too distant future. Now, what do we have going on our planets? With this new plan in mind, I actually don't like the idea of what we have going here. I might actually retool this entire planet. So for now, let's get rid of this, and possibly this, and possibly this. As much as I hate to destroy it, we've already invested a little bit into it. Let's go ahead and destroy that. And instead, we're just going to have a look at what this would look like. If we slap down, that's a nice +5 right there. Just culture districts, aplenty. I'm even thinking about destroying this and relocating it to a world that we are going to dedicate to research. We want all of the research bonuses on one planet, if we can swing it. But that seems okay for now, and as soon as we can build up the Beacon of Babylon, we'll put it down right there, and we will spam this world with culture districts. That is the plan. Crystallized Illyrium extractor wouldn't be too bad either. It will give us some source of Illyrium, which is nice. But let's have a look at our other planets and decide what we're doing here. So we're going to dedicate this world to influence. We are going to make this our science world because we have the Dreadlord archive here. And the best spot that we can do for something like Khazar's mainframe, which is here, will probably be on this spot surrounded by all the technology. So we'll probably get down the tech capital. Let's have a think. This is a +3 and this is also +3. So it doesn't really matter which. Let's put this here for now. And what do we need for these things? We're going to need Prometheon, and we're going to need hypersilicates, and we're going to need harmony crystals, none of which we have. We'll be keeping an eye out for those things, and for now that'll be okay. All right, so we've got a shipyard here. You should be building us a shipyard. You're still getting your infrastructure. Don't know what we're going to do with this planet yet. Might be something along the lines of just straight production. We're going to need to colonize this planet. Hopefully we've got a constructor on the way. We're going to need to build a settler, but all right. That is the plan for now. Let's see how this shakes out for us. Okay, so we have defensive studies, which is nice. It's okay. Do we want space elevators? I don't know if we do. I am thinking something more along the lines of Xeno Entertainment, but I'm hoping that's going to pop up sometime. We've got a lot of tech that's going to come up here on 50% that we don't really want. Let's grab the space elevators. These guys are coming in with a trade, and I'm going to say no, that is not a good trade. But let's take a look at our treaties, make sure everybody is up. We can get open borders. They will accept more open borders. Okay, we have open borders with everybody we can get it with. Most people are happy with us or improving, which is good. We're going to leave it here for now and keep an eye on it. This seems like mostly peaceful civilizations. Nobody is at war with anybody at the moment, I don't think, which is nice. I'm a little bit worried about the pirates in this section. This might be a little too greedy for us. I think we pressure the scientists every opportunity we get. Try to speed through some of this rubbish technology. Military things that we don't really want keep popping up. Improved life support isn't bad, I suppose. Let's get that. Might come in handy at some point, the extra logistics. This constructor was going to grab up the antimatter here. And antimatter is pretty important. There's more Illyrium and thulium. This might be better if we can situate it like there. Maybe it'll be in range of both. That's a big old maybe though. Maybe not. But it is something we're going to want to think about getting that up right there. Because this expands eventually, I believe. But antimatter is very useful, so let's go ahead and just build up that mining base. First antimatter mine, go for it. Give me some mining drones. Beautiful. Hey, we've met the Mimets. Hello, Mimets. We're glad to meet you. And also the Onyx Hive. I believe we can work together, guys. Alright, on our home planet, we are going to need that colony ship. This constructor, I believe we were going to use for economic purposes, but having seen the thulium over this way, we're going to try and grab it. I think Illyrium is a little bit more important as we use that a lot for warships. The media is reporting that one of your ambassadors killed, cooked, and consumed one of our citizens. This is not only murder, but a tragic reminder of the suffering of our entire species at the hand of the Drengen. We demand you jail this ambassador and launch an investigation into further Mimid abuse. We will even fund the effort. Our leaders won't like it, but we will get a big old chunk of cash, which I'm all about. Give me that cash. I'm sorry, Ambassador. You shouldn't be deep frying those Mimets. Not cool, bro. Gotta keep an eye on this Galactic Bazaar. As soon as we get the things that we need, we gotta buy them up. Okay, no changes yet. It looks like they're sending a constructor over. It has a move of 10. We have a move of 8. That isn't too bad. The question is, which do we want? I doubt we'll get there before them. 7 nanites for 70 credits? You're joking. Get out of here. Done. Goodbye. However, we have met some new people, which means it's time for open borders. And I believe that's everybody in the game. All peaceful civilizations. Maybe not so much the Drath, which like actually people to be fighting with each other. But for the most part, everybody's happy except for you guys. But I'm sure you'll come around. Right, there's improved life support. Let's see, who's the least happy out of all of you guys? Everybody on this planet's really happy, so it doesn't really matter. Board this guy, send him off. Choose a new tech. It's gonna be evasive tactics, I guess. We need +5 evasion. The extra movement here is not terrible. We'll pick that up first. Alright, we just got our colony ship. I think we need another colony ship. Let's get that done. This colony ship goes down here. Colonize Pierce 6. A lot of pollution on this world, but there is good research here. Let's settle it. I don't know if I will turn this into a full core world. It's going to bring down our approval a lot because of the pollution. It's going to grow slowly. It's only class 24. And those resources could actually go a long way to helping this planet develop. Your flagship has discovered an abandoned research outpost in deep space. The outpost appears to have been deserted for quite some time, but the advanced technology inside is still in working condition. 25 research. Thank you. Yoink. Alrighty, subspace streaming complete. Choose a new tech. Let's go for quantum computing is something that we want, but I would really love to be able to start working on some of the technologies that are going to go towards our win condition. What is our win condition, you ask? There are a couple. Seeing as everybody is so nice and friendly, we could go for an alliance victory, or we can go for an influence victory. Those are the two victory types I think we have the best shot of winning. These guys really want our precursor nanites. What if we drop this down and you offer me something more reasonable? I'll give you 1. I'll give you 1. There you go. Unfortunately, none of the things that we're looking for on the market. We need harmony crystals and we need hypersilicates. Those are the things that we're looking for. On our research world, I suppose it's a pretty good idea if we get up the orbital research lab. We'll need durantium for that. We don't have a source of durantium, so we'll have to buy. Thankfully, durantium's pretty cheap. We'll just buy that and actually get this planet up. Earlier, the better. Start getting bonuses from that. Okay. And we've decided this is going to be our influence world, so we should probably get the planetary beacon. And the earlier you get these things, the better. So let's pick up another durantium. Let's go ahead and plop down the planetary beacon. This is an extra 20% to influence and +1 cultural significance, which is all very nice. Go ahead and build that on our home planet. Now we are losing cash per turn. That's okay. We're getting really good Prometheon from over here, and that generally sells very well. We at least have antimatter, and hopefully we're going to get up a source of Illyrium. Do something like this. We should go around to all of our capital ships and give them +1 move so that they can actually get around the map faster or run away from threats faster. So let's do that really quickly. Okay, we'll send another citizen off to colonize the moon. And now we got to decide what we're doing on our home planet. We could make some military ships, and we currently don't have a military, but we also don't have a need for a military, but we do have a need to build things up really quickly on some of our other worlds. So getting up even more constructors to do things like economic starbases could be a big deal for us as well. I'm gonna go ahead and grab some supply ships for now. Having said that, we are kind of hurting for cash, and getting up some trade routes could be very valuable. So let's get up some trade routes. Won't take too long to crank those out. We'll send our colony ship to get this world over here, and we'll feed all of that into Pierce 4, hopefully. Our constructor over here. Yeah, he's not going to be able to get both. Which one sells for more? Illyrium sells for 39. Thulium for 40. I'll take the Thulium. Construct it. Give it a mining starbase. Beautiful. There's a Thulium mine. Might as well throw up the mining drones. We've heard rumors that the Drath Freehold have built the Office of Control Galactic Achievement. Okay, we have the Torian Regime with the highest approval. We are not on that list. But there is your G experimentation upgrades to our research. Computer substrates as a possibility. We have, for our choices, these pile of garbage. I'm just going to get asteroid mining to get it out of our list of discounts. We'll have that out in 2 turns, although that's 2 turns that could be put into something like Xeno Entertainment, which I would really, really like, or Emissaries, or anything that kind of gets towards our win conditions. I think we're going to go the diplomacy route. We'll kind of bounce between these two, but let's go diplomacy for now. It's not too long. We can have that out in 4 turns. Drath Freehold have approached Governor Claudia Harmony of Pierce 4 with a lucrative trade agreement. We accept the trade agreement. We lose approval. +5 wealth. I think we do it. Okay, there's a freighter. So who do we want to trade with? I mean, these guys don't like us the most. So we should probably trade with the Torians. Let's go ahead and send that trade route. It's a really long ways out. That's a colony. I'd prefer to trade with the core world. I'm not sure if that actually affects anything. Let's have a look. Who's trading with us? Okay, so basically everybody. I don't see the Torians trading with us. We have the Drath. We have the Iconians. We have the Phalanoids. That's about it. So 3 out of 9 people are trading with us. We're getting quite a lot of cash out of these trade routes, thankfully. Okay, Pierce 3. We haven't really decided what we're doing with this planet yet. There's also pretty good research to be had on this planet. There's pretty good research here. I don't know if we want to go into research. We should probably just get up a manufacturing district first. Possibly 2 or 3. Just, you know, this kind of makes sense. And then we go hard on research. Get like the tech capital. I mean, that's a pretty nice one right there. Not the planetary mainframe. And then we do research districts. Something like this will be the plan. On this planet, it's going to be all supply ships feeding into itself. That's all we're going to do with these planets. Help them develop, get where they need to go. We've been watching you. We know your people have been infiltrating the dreams of the Luxor Dominion. We're not crazy. We demand 10 units of antimatter. That's a lot of antimatter. We do have antimatter production, so we'll pay that off eventually. I'll go ahead and say yes. Just leave me alone, you weirdos. Still none of the things we're looking for. That's unfortunate. But let's see. We can plop down the tech capital. Probably here is best. Get that down. Okay, so who else do we want to trade with? That's the Dwarven capital. No, that's just a random trade world, a minor world. So we got the dwarves somewhere up this way, it looks like. Phalanoids probably somewhere over this way. We don't really know who's over this way. I will send out this trade ship over here to do a little scouting for us, get a bit of information. Your flagship captain reports the discovery of a lost cargo container floating in space. Upon inspection, It contains an advanced missile weapon prototype. The device is unlike anything seen before, and its origin remains a mystery. It could be used to add missile weapons to one of our ships. We're really hoping to avoid a war here, and 500 treasury could go a long way, so we'll pick that up. Flagship captain reports discovering a lost cargo container adrift in space. Upon inspection, the container houses an advanced planetary defense module. Gain a charge for the planetary defense module. Provides an additional layer of defense against invasion to target planet. Well, we're going to sell that off too. Call me optimistic. All right, we've got Pierce 6. The flowers of a specific plant on Pierce 6 are a powerful intoxicant. The drug provides an intense feeling of contentment to all those who consume it, although in a few cases people have been content to walk directly into powerful machinery. What are your orders? Plus 10 approval. Put in railings and let people use the drug recreationally. Content workers are hard workers. Give them more of the drugs. Ooh, that hurts the growth a lot. 10% to manufacturing and approval. That's nice. 25% is a lot though. Chances are we are not going to be using this planet anyway, so we might as well do this. Although another planet, however bad, is still an extra shipyard. We might have to make use of that planet for something, anything. We'll decide. Supply ships, all the supply ships. We'll just park them right back onto this planet, get this research world up and going. I think we can't pass up the shipyard. That's the only reason we're going to actually set a governor here. So who would make a good governor? We need somebody with decent approval. All of you guys suck. You're also not a great governor. Oh, these guys are starting to dislike us. They're having thoughts. They're having dark thoughts. I'm thinking to use this person as a diplomat, because I really don't like that these guys are going down. Let's try to keep that from happening. We could probably use people here as well. I guess we can take this person. Wow, you're cheap. Why are you so cheap? Prison escapee. Plus 20% crime when assigned as governor. Alright, I guess you will make an okay governor. Okay, let's see what we can do on this world. Okay, I think this world will probably just be a manufacturing world. Something like this. Yeah. That'll be a good start. We can manufacture this world quite a lot and use the extra space for things like food if we need it, if it becomes an issue. But all in all, I'm happy with that decision. I think that was the right move. An extra shipyard means more supply ships, means more everything. Oh man, we need so many things. Okay, our territory contains a disputed region rich in resources. Unfortunately, a rival political faction on our world is also claiming it as their own. We can support their claim. We get Arnor Spice and +1 relations. I think that's the play, +1 relations. An exploration treaty for modules. You got yourself a deal, sir. Damn good deal. I'd take that deal. Damn good deal. Alright, another freighter. We're sending one out this way, one out this way, and the only other people we can look to trade with are the dwarves. Let's send that trade route up this way. I think we get a couple constructors. Let's get at least one. Probably two. We get an economic starbase here and an economic starbase down here. There's a class 23 amazing world right there. Why hasn't that been colonized? And it's oceanic. Damn, can we get a ship over there? We can rush that out with 300 credits. Is that the nearest shipyard? Yes. It'll still take a few turns to get over there, but if we could pick that up, that's actually yet another world that we can benefit from. I think it would be crazy not to try, right? So why hasn't the AI picked that up? It also has Prometheon on it. That's nuts. There were also colony ships hanging around here. I think it's already inside the borders. I think it's inside the borders and they couldn't actually pick it up because they don't have the tech, maybe? This is in Iconian space. I don't think we can grab that. That might have been a misplay. I don't think we can get that. Let's check what the border pressure is. 265. Yeah, no. We can't get it. We can't get it. That was a huge waste of money. Huge waste of money. Alright, for our next research, we just got diplomacy, and I think we want more diplomacy. Upgrade culture, cultural exchange, culture treaty. Let's do it. Culture treaties are valuable. They would like us to give them 3 modules, and I've got plans for these modules. So, on the bright side, we're ticking up here, which is great, but we're not focusing on military, which is gonna give the AI ideas. We don't want them to have ideas. Yeah, okay, so, oh, there were 2 sources of Illyrium up here. Darn it, darn it. Oh well, that's how it goes. But we've got Piers 2. Let's go ahead and grab that. That's sending its resources to Piers 4. That's ideal. Best case scenario. We'll have that diplomacy out really fast. There's hypersilicates. We do need hypersilicates. We need like 3 of them. We can buy 2. We'll have to sell off something. Sell a Prometheon. Sell some of this Illyrium. Buy those. Excellent. We've got our 3. That gives us at least the mainframe. That's a +8 mainframe. It is beautiful. We'll put you to the front of the queue. Get that out just so that the AI doesn't snipe it from us. We'll slowly get there. Development is a little bit slow. Once these guys have developed a little bit, we get up another shipyard. Your planets are ripe for conquest. Even now, my military advisors are urging me to take action. You will soon realize that we are stronger than we appear. At least that's what we would have you believe. We would really like you to believe that thing. Don't go to war with us. All right, we have found New Iconia and we can trade with them. There's our first trade route. Hopefully it's going to bring us some cash because we're bleeding out. We are bleeding out. We are on normal tax rates. We can't really afford to go in the other direction. We'll just have to stay there. But we have diplomacy giving us access to cultural treaties, cultural exchanges, upgrading our culture, the Goodwill Tour, all of these things, +1 diplomacy. Espionage, probably something we'll go for. Doesn't cost a lot, and will give us access to the Temple of Whispers, which is more diplomacy. Still nothing here that I want. Maybe Starbase Defense Grid could be nice, but I'm going to leave all of this and just keep on with the espionage. And now that we have cultural treaties, maybe it's time to talk to people and see if they would like culture treaties. Well, we're going to have to wait a little bit. We can get with you. If we wait like 6 more turns, we should be able to get cultural treaties with everybody. That may make people dislike us a little bit. And as we don't really have a great cultural center just yet, there's no rush. There's no rush. We would like this barrier reef for sure. I think here is fine. Here is also quite nice. The Beacon of Babylon, let's think about where this is going. +3 levels to influence. I think the beacon goes here. And this reef could probably go here. I think that works out. Really trying to optimize this. Then we'll probably want to upgrade. And I'm also thinking all of these citizens that we have here, we might turn them into workers. Let's do it. Let's get you're all trained as workers. We have the approval to spare. It's still 96. Everybody's still super happy on this planet. Nice aquatic world. We're getting reports of destruction due to pests that originated from your home world and are now on our world. From imports, we demand you pay us 500 credits to cover the cost. You know, if I had that, I would 100% do that. Can we get that cash from anywhere? Strange phantom images of mimicked ships fill our sensors, remnants of a battle that occurred long ago which left echoes on the fabric of space-time itself. The mimicked we see are from the most part silent, but at least a few are trying to communicate with us. We can say nothing of this. We get an increase. We can suggest that the mimics pay to keep this secret. We're going to keep our relations for 50 months. That's totally fine. This is not our problem, unfortunately, with the invasive species here. I'm not going to get up that cash. No, 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 no. But okay. I think that's where we're going to end off for this episode. We have a strategy. We have a game plan. Let's see how the AI messes with us. I like that everybody is already quite happy and we're working our way towards an alliance. These guys will take a little bit longer to get there. I'm happy that you are no longer going down, but the longer we stay without a military, the higher a chance that our relationships start to degrade. Still no wars anywhere in the galaxy, which is good because the moment somebody goes to war with somebody, other people go to war, and it's just gonna go be a mess. By the time we get alliances, I think we just take alliances with whoever we can get it with, as many people as we can, and then we focus on war with whoever's left that isn't our ally. Failing that, hopefully we'll have a strong enough influence game that can be a path to victory. But I'm seeing these borders expanding quite quickly, and I'm a little bit worried about this cluster. We really need to get that Beacon of Babylon online as soon as possible. But that'll be in another episode, guys. Thank you all for watching. If you're enjoying, remember to leave a like, subscribe, comment down below, and have a great one. We'll see you. Bye.